never supposed to call these dreadlocks. Did you know that? Well, here's why they made you. The word dreadlocks was never ours. British colonizers saw Africans and later Rastafari wearing locks and called their hair dreadful. From the pharaohs of Kemet carved in stone, to the Maasai warriors of Kenya with ochre-colored locks, to the Mau Mau freedom fighters who let their hair lock in defiance of colonial rule, locks have always been a sign of strength, devotion, and resistance. For thousands of years, black hair wasn't just styled, it was cared for, it was honored. Our locks were washed with herbs, cooled with aloe, sealed with butters. Hair was practical, locking in moisture, capturing the scalp. It was cultural, marking identity, lineage, and belonging. Starting in 1786, the Tinyon Law in Louisiana forced black women to cover their head with head wraps because their beauty drew so much attention from white men, branding natural black hair as a threat to white society. And by 1917, the lie moved from language into bottles. Chemical relaxers were now patented, convincing people their hair needed to be fixed, even if it meant burning their scalps with lye, a corrosive chemical used in drain cleaner. The chemical industry only adapted it from there. Parabens seeped through the scalp, disrupting hormones. Sulfates and other harsh chemicals stripped black hair of natural oils, leaving it dry, brittle, and exposed to long-term bodily harm. Generations of black people were taught to distrust their own hair, not because it was flawed, but because it carried cultural, spiritual, and invisible power that the system feared. By the 1960s and 70s, the tide shifted again. Afros rose as banners of Black is Beautiful, and the Rastafari movement, born in Jamaica but rooted in Ethiopia, carried locks into the global spotlight as symbols of devotion and liberation. Our hair became a declaration of pride, but the backlash came so fast. Schools, jobs labeled natural black hairstyles as unprofessional, pushing many back toward the chemicals and wigs. The cycle of pride and punishment only deepened the wound. But locks have always carried the deeper truth. Instead of falling away, much of the hair stays bound together, holding years of growth as a living record of black legacy and pride. They are chosen, requiring patience and commitment. They are a beautiful form of self-expression. I mean, come on. They're resistance, a refusal to bow to systems that once told us our hair was unworthy. And they're sacred.